Hey guys, Rich from RichMid Gaming. Hope everyone's doing fantastically well. This is going to be the second video of today, at least the second video that we put out, but Atomic Mass Games promises it and they have delivered. We've got the panel to play, which we're going to take a look through, and we have the character cards for Dormammu. So let's jump over and take a quick look. So we've got the panel to play then from Dormammu, some nice artwork, some little blurb here, and oh, what a lovely absolutely lovely piece of artwork there as well. We're not going to read all of this, you can read this in your own time. This is what we are interested in at the moment. So let's start then with his healthy side. He is 10 stamina, a medium move, size 5, which is what the general consensus was, and I'm loving this, threat 8. So our first character that is higher than threat 6, with obviously without using any gems of any sort. He is 4/4/5 for his defenses, and yeah, let's take a look through, starting with his builder. So his builder is Shadowbolt. It is a range 4, 6 strength, 0 cost. It has the Hex on a wild, which is after this attack is resolved, the target character gains the Hex special condition. Big fan of Hex, love that. And then we have the wild Sap power. Before damage is dealt, the target character loses 1 power for each wild in the attack roll. And this character gains that amount of power. Okay, so his only power generation, at least in his builder, is going to be from rolling those wilds. 6 dice, I mean, you on average, you're going to get 1, I think, at least every roll, or maybe it's like a 0.8 every roll. But yeah, we'll see what else he's got and see what else kicks in there. So then his spender, the Incantation of Obliteration. Range 3, 8 strength, 5 power. Doesn't sound particularly good. But let's have a look at this combination. So with a crit, a hit, a block, and a failure, he triggers the Dark Miasma. After this attack is resolved, this character may make an additional Incantation of Obliteration attack without paying the power cost. The additional attack must target a character within range 2 of the original target character that has not been targeted by the Incantation of Obliteration this round. Okay, so this triggers again, and it doesn't stop. So a lot of these trigger attacks, you look at what, things like Flurry, you look at things that Mordo has, for example. It doesn't have the follow-up attack, but I'm just going to read this again. So after this attack is resolved, this character may make an additional Incantation of Obliteration without paying the cost. The additional target must target a character within range 2 of the original target character that has not been targeted by the Incantation of Obliteration this round. So yeah, you roll it once, and if you manage that 4 combo and do it again, you're going to get to do it a 3rd, 4th, 5th time. Now obviously the stipulation there is that it's this round, so you can't do it on one character, hit the one within range 2, and then hit that original character again. It has to be on a different character each time, but yeah, that's pretty powerful. So then let's have a look at the Dark Dimension Affiliation ability then. So it's the Flames of the Faltine. If Dormammu is included in a squad, that squad is affiliated with the Dark Dimension and must use this leadership ability. I like that, and I'm going to come back on why I think this is really important and how it could potentially to Apocalypse still. This character and each other character you control gain 1 additional power during the power phase. During the power phase, if another allied character has 6 or more power, it suffers 1 damage. I really like that. I think it's not only is it first of all a really cool ability, I like the fact that he doesn't have an affiliation list. Anybody can be affiliated to him. So yeah, massive fan of that. I also think, and I'm going to go off on a little tangent here, I think this is how Apocalypse should work. So I think Apocalypse should have something that is almost identical to that, where he can take any 4 characters that will be his 4 horsemen, or at least any number of characters that will be 4 horsemen. But anyway, on a tangent, I really like it. I think it represents the Dark Dimension really well. Yes, you get power, but too much power can corrupt you, and if you're corrupted, you're going to take that damage. Absolutely love it. Really, really like it. So let's have a look then at his first superpower for himself. Not of this dimension. Place this character within 2 of its current position. This superpower can be used only once per turn, and it costs 3. Now, I believe Dormammu is going to be on a 65mm base, so that's quite a big movement. But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary there. His second ability then is Feel the Power of Darkness, and this is going to be a reactive power. So it's after an attack targeting this character is resolved, it may use this superpower. The attacking character is pushed away from this character's short and gains the Hex special condition. If the attacking character already has the Hex special condition, it gains the Incinerate. Big fan of that one as well. Really, really like that. I think it's going to play very, very nicely into what it is you're looking to do with Dormammu. I already know that he's going to be my new affiliation. Let's carry on looking then. So his last ability, or his second last ability even, is Master of the Realm of Darkness. When this character suffers damage from an enemy effect, it gains 1 power instead of power equal to the damage suffered. When another allied character is damaged by an enemy effect or by flames of Faltine, this character gains 1 power. Okay, so that links up then with his... so imagine it's a little bit like She-Hulk's ability. So when somebody else gets damage, he gains power. So very, very similar to She-Hulk's leadership ability. But if anyone is going to gain power and take a damage during the power phase, and he's taking a damage from the flames of Faltine, he'll also gain 1 as well. It says, additionally, when calculating successes or failure of this character's attacks, this character adds the number of failures in both the attack and defense rolls to its successes. Okay, so you're not only counting your dice, you're not only counting your own failures, you are also counting your opponent's failures as well. So potential for spike here is absolutely huge. He also has flight. He's also immune to bleed, incinerate, which makes sense, and stagger. You cannot stagger Dormammu. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously the most powerful character we've seen in the game so far, as Injustice standalone card, not taking anything else into consideration. I think they've knocked it out of the park. Let's have a quick look at his injured side. Start from the bottom and work up this time. So everything's the same. Yep, that stays the same. Power stays the same. So the only thing I can see the difference here is that he gains 2 more stamina on his injured side, and everything else, everything else is going to remain the same. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, that looks like everything they've done. And just having a look at that character again, he just looks phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Be really interesting to see what his ultimate encounter looks like as well. But for now, yeah, super impressed. Let's jump back over to the main camera. Yeah, wow. Just took a moment there to read everything again and take everything in. But Atomic Mass Games, you have not disappointed. Size 5, 8 threat. I've been wanting higher threat characters in this game for a long time. I absolutely love his Flames of Faltine. You can take any 9 characters in your roster and play them with him. You're going to be dishing out power, so everyone's going to get an extra power each turn. That is on top of if you take a Asgardian, or if you take a Hulk, or if you take an Ebony Maw, or anybody else who's also gaining power from something else. They're going to gain power from this as well. Absolutely love it. I think it sets the ground now for other big characters like Apocalypse, like Doom, like Galactus, all of these other characters, Galactus with his, whether it's a Silver Surfer or somebody else, this kind of leadership ability could work in exactly the same way. So you take Galactus, everyone's affiliated with Galactus, and, yeah, just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yep, knocks it out of the park. You read his abilities or you read his builders, and you go, yeah, they're kind of all right. But then you actually look down at what he's got, what he's doing to the team, dishing out those special conditions. You have to be careful about which scenarios you take him in. But yeah, absolute powerhouse. I'm wondering, in my head, I'm already working out, you take a 20 threat list with him, you've got 12 points to play with. An alien core, for example, where there's only one objective, give him the objective. So he goes and picks up that alien core. I don't see how anybody's taking it off him. He's got the same stamina as Mordo, but he's got double the defensive stats. So yeah, I'm super impressed, really impressed with him. But as always, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Did he deliver? Have they delivered on what you were hoping for with Dormammu? Were you looking for something slightly different? As I say, personally, I think they have knocked this one out of the park. Cannot wait for this to be available on TTS, play a game and just see how he performs. What I may even do is put together another video like we did with the 3-box crisis, where we'll do a live stream playing with Dormammu and see how he stacks up. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if that's something you would be interested in. Now remember, you can win Dormammu in the month of August. What we're asking for, we are asking for your help to get me to 1,000 subscribers. Why do I want 1,000 subscribers? Well, it's fairly straightforward. That is the threshold that allows me to monetize the channel. I've always said I'm not running this channel to make any sort of profit, and anything I do make from any sort of revenue goes straight back into it with giveaways and gifts for you guys. In this case, it will be the Dormammu character pack. We've also got the 2 other giveaways running for the month of August, so make sure you look down in the description for links on how to be part of those ones. But it leaves me just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, bye for now.